Tech Automotive, and back at it again with an instructional video for you. Today I'm going to be doing a outer tie rod R&R outer tie rod on this beautiful Chevy S10. So let's get started. There's a few things that I wanted to point out for you before I get started. Actually, first things first, this adjustment right here, the sleeve, I'm gonna go ahead and loosen this up first, and then work my way down to the knuckle right here. Okay, this is castle nut right here, what the control arm is mounted to. Okay, so let's get this started. First things first is gonna be, you can't even see, is this adjustment sleeve right here. So let's go ahead and loosen that up. Alright, I'll take it out all the way. You don't need to, you just want to loosen it up. Okay. That's off. Normally on this castle nut, where it's connected to the knuckle, there'd be a cotter pin. You want to remove that cotter pin. This one doesn't have one. Normally, it don't come out that damn easy. This right here would be the shock point. You're gonna be banging on this. It's gonna be hell sometimes, most of the time. And this is where you want to get your BFG and hammer on it until it shocks that that control arm right on out of there. Okay. So normally that's what you do. This thing's been apart so many times because it's a demonstration truck. Everybody's taken it apart so many times, so it's simple. So next step, normally on this right here, what I like to do is I like to mark it, because after this you're going to be doing an alignment. So the closer you get to exactly where your part is, the less time that you're going to be spending doing your alignment. So as you can see, I got tape right here already, and I'm going to start spinning it. Or you can count the threads, how many revolutions you got, and then when you go put it back on, you're going to count the revolutions from the knuckle where your pin is, or your stud. Alright, so there you go. That'd be one rotation. Cut. I don't know if you can see that. And that'd be two. Cut. There. 8, 9, 10. Really didn't need to count because I have it marked already with a piece of tape. Pretty simple procedure. Make a quick buck on the side. Alright, so that's out. Now that I don't have a new part, which I'm going to act like I grabbed one. I got one. Alright, so I got my new part here. And if you didn't mark it, like I said, make sure you know the thread count. But I like to do the tape because it's just easier. Call it lazy, whatever you want. Gonna screw that bad boy back in. I'll twist it, but it's kind of rusted. That's a mark. Perfect. I'm gonna zip that up there so it don't move. And I'm gonna keep this loose if you're doing an alignment, okay? Because more likely you're gonna have to mess with it anyway, but not too much, I guess, per se. So, but as if I wasn't doing alignment, I'm just gonna zip it all up. And the procedure would be reverse. Okay. Forward. Don't hammer on it because that right there will snap if you put too much torque on it. This one right here, you want to hammer down, look at the specs, make sure how much torque it is, and then as you're doing trying to find the cotter pin hole, you want to go to the tighter end. Okay, so that's when you get your torque stick, torque it to what you needed it, and then go to the tighter end, put your cotter pin in, and that's it. But like I said before, if you're gonna do an alignment right after this, you're in the shop or whatever, you want to keep this loose, this sleeve nut loose, so you don't gotta go back and undo it and all that stuff. So, alright guys, well, hope this helped you out. If you had any problems taking it apart, I know these can be, you can have a hell of a time trying to get these out, shock these out. You might just need a bigger hammer, or a pickle fork is what they call it. Is what it goes in here, and then you hit that pickle fork in there, and it separates. Me personally, I don't like them. They get jammed in there, and it's kind of a pain. But yeah, that should be covering everything. Like I said, hope it helps you out, and catch you on the next video. See you later.